Welcome back. You're watching Newsx. My name is Vineet. The CBSE announced the class 10th and 12th results for 2024-25 today, showing an uptick in not only the number of participating schools and candidates, but also in the passing percentage for both grades. Class 10th saw a marginal rise in pass percentage from 93.60% to 93.66%, while standard 12th also rose from 87.98% to 88.39%. Continuing a positive trend in pass percentages for both grades. As India continues moving from strength to strength, the brilliant performance by young India give us a glimpse into the India of tomorrow, something we have already made great strides towards. A total of 24,867 students scored above 95% in the class 12th exams, while over 1,11,000 students scored over 90%, reflecting strong performances amongst India's top academic achievers. As a new India emerges, we now speak to some of the geniuses and the children of tomorrow who are going to be talking to us in the next half an hour. Gurveer Juneja, who scored 99%, is joining us at this point in time. He's from the R.N. Porter School in Mumbai. Gurveer, if you're there with us. Gurveer, if you're there with us.
Yeah.
Gurveer, congratulations. To you for scoring such a fabulous percentage, 99%, close to perfect. Are you happy?
Thank you so much.
Are you happy you got 99%, or do you think you could have also made it to 100?
I'm happy, but then at some point, of course, I made some silly mistakes, but overall, I'm really happy.
Okay, what all went into this kind of an abundant score of 99%? What do you think you did differently to get here?
So obviously, it's just the studies, of course, self-study that matters the most, and it's the backing of your family, the teachers, your friends, and of course, just not studies. You have to relax as well, and try to make every moment count, and not study only hard to be smart as we go.
Okay. Getting a lot of disturbance in the background there. I would request someone to please mute their mics. Bhavna Nathavat, who scored 98%, is joining us as well. She's from the Vidyagram International School in Jaipur. Bhavna, thank you for being here. I hope you can hear me. Bhavna? Well, congratulations, Bhavna. How are you feeling today?
Waiting for something last one.
Bhavna, there's something wrong with your network. I would please request all the non-speakers to mute themselves. There's a lot of disturbance which is going on air on a national television. Abhigyan Bora, he scored 99.8%, topper in class 10th from the Amity International School in Noida. Abhigyan, congratulations. It's close to perfect what you received. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm happy and satisfied with my performance.
All right. Is that all you have to say after getting 99.8%? I would perhaps say that if I got a 70%.
Well, I don't really know what to say. I was not expecting 99.8. I was expecting 98 plus. But well, here we are. I'm with 99.8.
Unreal.
I'm really sure what I want, what I have to say.
So I hope
but
you're
I'm
not.
really
I hope you're
happy.
not disappointed.
No, I'm not disappointed.
Thank God for that. Okay. Let me also rope in Anchal Bhardwaj. We're going to take quick reactions from all these students and then get into the finer details. Anchal Bhardwaj is also joining us. She scored 98.8%. She's from UP. Anchal, what school are you from?
Sir, I'm from Lucknow Public School, South City, A block.
Okay, so tell me, how are you feeling today? 98.8%. Are you feeling on top of the world?
Not quite on top of the world, but I'm sure elated, very happy right now. Because when you get more than what you expected, it's always a good thing.
What do you think was the secret to your fabulous performance?
A lot of self-effort, and of course, as I guess Gurveer said, the backing of the teachers and your family matters a lot. One thing I would really like to mention is that the motivational factor to keep yourself motivated all of the time is very important. And keeping that in mind, I'll also say that we should not be that much stressed that we let go of all the fun that you have in 1 year to experience.
Very well said. Very well said. Savi Jain,
Thank you.
she scored 499 out of 500. She's from the Scottish International School in Shamli, UP. Savi, almost perfect. How are you feeling today? And tell us.
Sir, feeling awesome. Like I can't express my emotions, what I am feeling right now. I can't express it in words because I am speechless. I had not expected this much. So yeah, it feels awesome.
Savi, who do you think helped you? Gets almost just this. To me, this is a perfect score. Who do you think helped you the most in getting to this feat? Was it your family, your friends, or would you give the credit to your teachers?
Sir, I think everyone played their part very well. Like it was almost perfect. Everybody gave more than 100%. Their input was more than what I could do. My teachers, they were pinning out even the smallest loophole I had in my learning. I had in my facts and everything. They were pinning out. They were able to recognize it better than me. My parents, they were so supportive. They were so encouraging. Whenever I would break down, like I won't be able to do it, I can't do it. My parents were like, "You can do it. Just stand up again and try it. You can do it. Be faithful in yourself, faith in yourself." And I think my parents and my teachers, they had more faith in me than I had myself.
Okay, let me ask the same question to Gurveer Juneja once again. Gurveer, who do you give the credit for this wonderful score that you achieved, and what do you think were some of the problems that you faced, and how did you overcome them?
So there's no one person I would attribute it to. It's of course a group of people like my teachers, my parents, my mother. She's been extremely supportive. My family, and of course my friends. So learning is always better in a group, and I've had a good peer group to study with, obviously. So no, like real one person I would attribute my success to. It's like everyone played a big part in it, and I'm glad they were there.
Were there any blocks or issues that you felt that you had to get rid of? Nowadays, a lot of people complain about distraction,
Yeah,
and
of
distractive elements such as social media. Do you think you've kept away from it?
I wouldn't say I've kept away from it because even when I was studying, I used to use my mobile quite a bit. But at the end of the day, if I was getting an effective self-study, I don't see what's wrong in having some amount of screen time because too much study isn't really going to do any great. It's just you have to make a balance. Like for every maybe 3 hours, you can use half an hour of screen. It helps make kind of a detox.
Fair enough. Bhavna, if you're there with us.
Yes, sir.
Bhavna, same question to you. How do you think you managed to get a 98%? What do you attribute this success to? Any people, any discipline, anything that you felt that you did which was different from the others? Not everybody gets to score a 98%.
Yeah. So, like all my fellow beings said, it was not just one factor that attributed to the success. I would say everyone played their part very well. And what different I did was I was limited to social media. I was just use it for educational purposes, not other than for entertainment and all. And one thing I would like to focus for everyone is to focus on NCRT. That was the main key for success. You won't believe I studied one chapter from NCRT for around 15 times. So I was aware of each and every line of NCRT by the end. So that was the main part in my journey. And apart from that, all my school teachers and family members played very well in my journey. So my success will be attributed to all of them.
Okay, fair enough. Abhigyan, same question to you.
I won't I would also I'm grateful to my parents and my teachers, even my friends, for what I have achieved. It's again not someone specific. And at last, I would also I have also put in effort, and it's also because of me that I've got these marks. And about social media, I don't think it's always bad. Like it's up to the user how they are able to make it useful. If you get distracted, that's on you. You should be able to like control how much time you're using it for and all that. So yes.
Okay. Anchal Bhardwaj, does social media play a role in distracting students these days?
I feel it totally depends on the person actually, how you absorb the energy from social media. You see, I have been a social media user from quite a long time, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, I was very clear of the main objective that I had to achieve. And with that clearance and with that guidance, I think you have the power to ignore all the stress that is out there.
And how do you think technology is helpful to students these days, vis-a-vis, the lack of it, say, a few years ago? Have you been able to take advantage of Google, of AI, to get these kind of marks?
I wouldn't say I've taken course to anything online because, as Bhavna said, NCRT is the holy book, and revising the chapters for more than twice or thrice, I think it helps a lot. Then, after you've done all of that, I think you do not need to take recourse to anything on the social media or Google or AI, specifically for the boards at least.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Savi Jain, 499 out of 500. Did you have any challenges in reaching this goal? Okay, Savi's not there with us. We'll try and get. In fact, let me rope in Gurveer again and try and understand as to. Savi's there. Okay, go on, Savi.
Yes, sir. Can you repeat the question?
Well, what do you think were the distractions, or are the distractions these days that sort of dissuade students or disturb students from scoring the way you guys have? You have managed to get this kind of a brilliant performance despite the appeal of social media, the lure of social media.
So, like you said, the first one has to be social media, and then I think the second one is peer pressure, the friend circle, and the kind of environment youth is having nowadays is the second most effective distraction for children right now, because surrounded by their friends, influenced by the peer, we are like not able to perform the way we should. Like the real potential is hidden somewhere behind, and we are left behind copying others. Like we want to be cool, or we want to justify ourselves like we are like others, and in that race we leave behind our actual potential.
And how is your usage of social media? Are you dependent on Google and other tools to study?
So like not completely dependent, because like I said, my teachers were like a very big backbone for me, so they were making almost everything crystal clear. But sometimes it might be me who might not have paid enough attention, so I would have missed some topics. So I used to clarify them from Google or internet or YouTube or some other source. I would completely make them clear, ask the doubts from my teachers. And if I talk about my social media experience, I was not far away from social media, because we can't say that we can be 100% detached from social media. It's the need of the hour. We can't be completely isolated. So I use social media, but I use in a limited way that would not harm me. Like it would not reach inside my limits or my surroundings of studies. It would not harm my study schedule. It would not harm my study goals. It would not harm my concentration. So I used it in a very limited way, but yes, I used it for some time, like for refreshment or something.
Okay, we have Sarish Bihani, who's joining us from Mumbai at this point in time. He scored 99.2%. Sarish, thank you for being here. What school are you in, Sarish?
I'm in RN Podar school, sir.
Okay, Sarish, congratulations once again. Was this destination easy to get to? And if not, what were the challenges?
So first of all, I would like to thank you, sir, for giving me this chance to come here. And I had always received support from my teachers and my family, which continuously motivated me, gave me their blessings. and it is through that I've faced it is my preparation, my dedication, and my hard work which has brought me to this level, and I've really enjoyed the journey.
Okay, what was the most challenging part about this journey?
More challenging, so I would regularly study, and so that was one way that I kept my anxiety at a minimum, because every student faces anxiety the days before the exams. But if you keep regularly studying and you are constantly going through the textbooks, various problems, understanding concepts clearly rather than just mugging up, uh, and that is what allows you to solve competency based questions, understanding the exam pattern, and that is what helps you during the exam time. You should have some confidence in yourself and go ahead with it.
So, what are your
It's,
plans now? You've gotten such a great score. What do you think is next
yeah.
for you?
Right now, I'm preparing for engineering, sir.
Hmm.
I'm hoping to secure a good college seat and preparing for various entrance exams.
What kind of engineering? You're a smart young man. I'm sure you will be successful at whatever you do. What kind of engineering are you planning to pursue?
I have a few interests in computer science, aerospace, and as well as chemical engineering. However, this interest will develop in the next 2 years, where I'll be learning very large amount of new concepts, gaining new insights and perspectives on things, and I will eventually find my interest and I'll crack various entrance exams and pursue my goals.
Wonderful. Let me also ask some of the other people who are here. Gurveer, are you still with us?
Yes.
Gurveer, talk about your plans. What are you going to do with this brilliant
So
background that you have created for yourself? Let me finish my question first and then respond. I know you're very excited today, but let the anchor finish his question. Go on now.
yeah, so I'm really interested in aviation. So it's like a big hobby for me, and I want to become a pilot, but because of my specs, it's not a guaranteed
An Air Force
like
pilot,
chance
maybe?
for me.
An Air Force pilot, maybe
No,
looking at
just civilian.
what's been
Civilian.
happening between India and Pakistan?
Yeah, but I think Air Force is kind of out of the reach because I've developed glasses. So I've kept that on hold, but civilian if it permits. But if not, I've kept other options. So I'm currently, as Forrest said, even I'm preparing for engineering. And I'll do a degree first, or want to at least, and then pursue my interests.
Okay, let me also ask Bhavna the same question. Bhavna, are you there with us?
Yes, sir.
Right, Bhavna,
Yeah.
talk about peer pressure. Is that something that is a motivator when you're in school, or do you think that is something that demotivates you?
So we can take this in either situation. Like sometimes it used to motivate me, like someone scored this much percent, so you have to improve yourself. You have to be better with others. So it somewhat motivated me to improve myself, score better than themselves. So it was always a fear kind of thing that someone might score higher marks than me. So I used to compare, and somewhere it worked well for me. But we should not take it as serious, since it might lead to various sorts of negativities. So if taken positively, to improve yourself, to introspect yourself, and then focus on your own ideologies or your own thought process, you would improve definitely, and it will work well for you.
Abhigyan, the same question for you. Abhigyan, are you there with us?
Yes, sir. Sir, again, I don't think there's an absolute answer to this.
No, there
The
isn't.
effect, like the effect of your peers also depends on what kind of circle you have. If you really have good friends, then they would never do anything to hold you back. They would always motivate you and push you to be better. And as being their friend, it's your responsibility as well to push them to give their best. So peer pressure also depends on what kind of friends you have. I would recommend to have a good circle around you and motivate each other to do better.
That really makes a difference. So, Arish Bihani, are you of the same school that the company you keep definitely decides how well you do in
Yeah,
life?
in fact, yeah, and in fact, Gurveer is also a good friend of mine. He's from the same school It's really nice to see you here, Gurveer. And peer pressure is something that has both negative and positive impacts on oneself. It's how you take it and how you deal with it that really matters. If you let it weigh you down, then it will end up in a vicious cycle. However, if you can use it to motivate yourself and push yourself to become better, then that can really help you.
Okay. Anchal Bhardwaj, we don't have much time. I'm going to take quick responses from all of you, Anchal. Congratulations
Yes.
once again. Please tell us about your future plans. What are you going to do? You know, with all this knowledge that you have proven to yourself and to family members and your teachers.
Yeah, actually, the stream I had taken for myself, humanities, most of the students opt for law or for civil service, but I eventually developed my interest in economics as a subject, which was quite different from other subject combinations. And I feel I'll pursue my career in economics honors and then go for a CAT.
Okay, last student that we'll speak with, Dheeraj Dhanuka, 98.8%.
Yes.
He's from the Sai International School, InfoCity,
Sure.
Bhubaneswar. Dheeraj, congratulations. How
Yes.
are you feeling
Thank
today?
you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy today actually, and everyone in my home is very happy.
Okay, what are you going to do now? What are your big plans after?
Like I am planning to pursue CA, and I will do BCom side by side. So yeah, that's my future plans and all.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I would like to congratulate all of you. You've made not only your parents, your student, your fellow students, your school, and your teachers proud. We all are very, very proud of you. You are the future of India. You're going to be shaping things to come, and it's amazing having a conversation with all of you. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again.